Hey, you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. I've kind of got someone here with me today. She's been in the kitchen most of the year. Unfortunately, she's still been having some issues telling Harry that he should maybe try and cook his own tacos, but she kind of realizes that she unconditionally loves Harry. And so Harry's kind of getting away with it a little bit. But finally, she's here, and she never really does look happy, but I think on the inside that she is, to some extent. And this is, of course, Charlotte. Charlotte here, she's a bit of a hard egg to crack. And was that funny or not funny? It wasn't really funny. She's saying, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Charlotte. I couldn't help it. All right, so enough of the egg jokes. But Charlotte's here to bring Divine Feminine a little message today. All right, so she finds it a bit difficult to look at the screen, but she says, focus in on my eyes. Focus in on my eyes. And she's got a telepathic message. You ready? She's coming in as close as she can. Okay, you're going to tell me what it is? Alright, cool. Charlotte. Really? Okay. You want to go now, do you? Okay, well, she's going to give everyone a kiss. Ready? Mwah. And then I'm going to... Charlotte, that was a bit naughty, that telepathic message. Okay, she says Divine Masculine is... Wait for it. Should I really tell them? She's nodding. She says I should. Divine Masculine is an idiot. That's what she just said. Wow. Charlotte, that's not very nice. And Harry will know that you said that because he watches my videos. Okay. It looks like I've got some work to do later on. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. And then she also said that I need to get she's got a message for Harry through these naughty cards. Alright, so we'll do that quickly, and then we'll move on to the message for you. Okay, so this apparently, she's going to tell me when to stop. This is a message for Harry for when he's watching. It looks like we've got a few issues going on here. Stop? Okay, what is it? Oh dear. Harry, this is, if you're watching later, this is from Charlotte. She says the truth hurts and so does a Brazilian. Charlotte, she says one more. Oh, we have one more. Okay. Tell me when to stop. This is pretty funny today. My throat shark is playing up already. What are you doing to me? Charlotte, stop being angry. Stop. She's being a little bit sarcastic here because Harry is not a millionaire by any means at all. And he has no hair. So this is kind of a bit sarcastic. Hopefully Harry doesn't watch this today. Cool hair, multi-millionaire. So she's paying him out the fact that he hasn't got any hair and that he's not a millionaire. So, alright, Charlotte, that's enough now. I'm not going to draw any more of those naughty cards. Oh dear. Alright, so today is, of course, dun, 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 Case of the Karmic, Donkey's up there laughing about Case of the Karmic because he thinks it's hilarious. He loves listening all about the Karmic. And of course, as twin flames, we kind of want to know what's going on with the Karmic, but we kind of shouldn't place our emphasis on it too much. So watch this video and then don't think about it too much, you know. Because what you think about, you bring about. Remember that. But sometimes if you can't hear from your divine masculine, if you can't hear from your divine masculine at the moment, if you're in separation, you kind of want to know what's going on. Fair enough. Charlotte's gone now, but I just want to, if Harry does watch, I just want to pull a card just for fun, an insult card if Charlotte's watching later, to show her that what goes around comes around. This is from my other deck, the Blonde Psychic Rude deck. So let's see what comes out. Let's get 2. She gave him 2, so we're going to give him 2, alright? Okay. I shouldn't really be involved with this, but it's kind of funny. Alright, so this is find your patience before I lose mine. Yeah, despite the look on my face, I'm still talking. Yet despite the look on my face, you are still talking. Wow, that's funny. That's rude and funny. Unconditional love is the answer here, everybody. To all my toys listening today. Cookie can't be bothered. He's just sleeping in his nest. He's like, this is ridiculous. Get on with the reading, woman. It's nearly 8 minutes and you haven't even started the reading. Okay, so let's do 2 stories. I'm not really going to timestamp them because I think they might be both relevant, okay? The first karmic story is let's try and have a little bit of fun with it, because you know, the karmic story isn't much fun at the best of times. Wow, okay, this divine masculine he may come and tell you soon, divine feminine. He may come and tell you that he's feeling left out in the cold, or feeling left out in some kind of way, and he's had to move house, or he's thinking about moving because the karmic situation, wow, look at this. He's had to be so defensive here. And in the recent past, there's been some kind of toxicity going on within the home. Alright, so if you notice, you know, these cards are fairly dark. This is toxic situation. Could be a marriage, could be a family situation. Excuse me, yeah, my throat chakra is playing up because there's arguing here. Divine masculine really having to stand his ground, feeling a, you know, like shit, really. Where's my swearing bell? Like shit, you know. Some divine feminines may also be feeling that way because you're taking on the energy of your divine masculine, alright? So just be aware that sometimes you can wake up in the morning and go, oh no, not feeling 100% today, and it's because your divine masculine is going through something. He wants to tell you that he's moving either away from this karmic situation or moving closer to you. Now, right now I'm guided to get a tissue and do this, right? I'm guided to wipe my nose like that some divine masculines having sinus issues, or have been crying or making their karmic cry. Not making their karmic cry. I mean, the karmic cries because the karmic, is showing emotion. But there's been some kind of immaturity here on divine masculine's part. He may have perhaps yelled at or said words to his karmic, right? This is a woman in bed, alone in bed. Okay, so take it how it resonates for you. Not all divine masculines are married or have a partner. Some of them may live with family. Some of them may live with a cousin or a brother or even a roommate. So take it how it resonates for you. Now, within this story, we have this, wow, okay, yeah, divine masculine is not speaking to anyone at the moment on social media. This is, no talkie. I'm not talking to anyone on social media right now. I couldn't give two flying fucks about what anyone else is doing right now, because I've got to take care of me. He's being extremely brash. Okay, he's pulling his energy in so he can compensate himself here. If this is a marriage, if this is a marriage or any type of family commitment, he has had enough, right? He's kind of going, I don't care what tradition or religion tells me to do right now. I can't be treated this way anymore. I cannot let myself be treated like this anymore. Okay, there's this rudeness coming through. There's this absolute negation of feelings here from the karmic towards divine masculine. And he's thought a lot about how he's been treated here. And he's rushed in and said his piece to the karmic. Alright? So what is he doing now? We kind of know the story now with the karmic. He's looking out, right, into his future now. Okay? He's trying to grow something new. He's trying to ground himself. Leaving here with the water here. We're leaving the emotion behind. And also coming into this, feeling of the twin flame here. In the past, I was offering my love to divine feminine. In the past, perhaps it was an offer of something small, or maybe it was something even bigger that's going to bring about this celebration. It might be, I love you. It might be, I want to marry you. It might even be, let's get engaged, that happened in the past. Some of them who haven't done that yet are really thinking about what it would be like to live and breathe everything divine feminine here. This is being taken extremely seriously by the divine masculine, who has been in his thoughts about love. That's kind of all he's had to hold on to. Maybe you and your divine masculine talk on the World Wide Web, or live across the water, or live across the street, or live across, the neighborhood from one another. He's been focused on bringing this love in, and that's the truth. That's the truth, okay? Many divine masculines have been thinking about being a father, or being a father figure in some kind of way if divine feminine has got a child. you know, before all the drama began with the karmic, you know, which has recently just blown up, can also be because of that Mercury retrograde energy, or I think Mars retrograde energy is happening as well. But he wants to bring joy back into his life, and not only back into his life, but back into the divine feminine's life. And if she's got children or he's got children, he wants to manifest, wow, look at this, manifest love for the children, for all concerned. Really beautiful energy. All right, so that's story one. Let's see the karmic situation for story two with my other deck here. Okay, we're ready already. Donkey's saying he wants more drama. There's not enough drama in this karmic reading, he said. We don't always want drama, Donkey. That might be good for the movies, but not in real life. Isn't that right, Divine Feminine? Recent past, there's this overthinking because of low self-esteem. Okay, we also have the possible loss of a relationship here. It might be a friendship even. Moving away from a certain friend because of a secret or some withholding of information here. There is also this idea that Divine Masculine was compensating someone else in a monetary way, or giving his resources in that kind of way, and it wasn't good enough. Okay, there's this feeling of the karmic, whoever that is, might be a brother, a cousin, a girlfriend, a sister, but they just don't think it's enough. You know, they're complaining, you know, you're not giving me enough. You're not giving me enough. We also have the Queen of Pentacles here, which is Divine Feminine feeling this disconnect in the energy from her Divine Masculine. We have the Ace of Wands, excuse me, in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. This is denoting how the passion that was there last time Divine Feminine spoke to Divine Masculine seems to be gone. And she's kind of wondering why. Wow, we have two fours here. We have the Four of Wands, denoting that if you're watching this, you are in a twin flame connection. We also have the Four of Swords. There's two fours here, but then we have the Ten of Swords, you know, indicating that I feel this is Divine Feminine's energy. She's feeling a little bit of heartache because she feels like she's not sure if the Divine Masculine's betraying her within this separation. He's actually been overthinking too, and had some anxiety to do with this karmic situation. Divine Masculine, wow, doesn't like being told by anyone that he's not doing a good enough job. So whether you're thinking this, Divine Feminine, or the karmic person is thinking this, it makes him feel like he's immature or not good enough. And we have, you know, the King of Pentacles here in reverse. You know, this is Divine Masculine thinking, I don't earn enough, I don't give enough. You know, the Three of Cups is here as well. You know, everyone always wants more of me. Everyone's trying to celebrate but it's kind of like at his expense. You know, maybe it's his family or his girlfriend or his partner or someone, but you know, it's like he keeps feeding out all this money all the time. And he realizes that love is the real truth here, and that people are seeing him for what money or resources he can bring to the table, rather than, you know, what fantastic skills he's got and what love he can bring. His true essence is the King of Cups here with the Magician, manifesting love, manifesting everything that's beautiful. But we have this feminine energy here in this reading, denoting that, you know, this woman or this female energy is kind of yeah, the card literally says money is coming in one hand and straight out the other. Wow, she's taking, saying her piece, bringing drama to the table, and he kind of feels like he's just working to satisfy her needs. You know, like, it's not just a normal scenario. It's like, it's silly things like, you know, I don't know, the curtains in that room aren't good enough, you know, we need new curtains. And he's kind of like, well, why do we need new curtains, you know? I mean, that's just an example, that's not literal, but she's just trying to have the best of everything. And he doesn't understand it, because he's coming from this place of being loving, you know, and realizing that, you know, perhaps that there's people starving in the world, or perhaps that, you know, instead of your new curtains, maybe we could give to charity, or, you know, perhaps you could not spend $1,800 on shoes and clothes, you know what I mean? He's kind of like, let's rein it in a bit. There are other people in the world who don't even have what we've got. And so he doesn't understand. He's on another wavelength to this karmic. For some of them it's family members, for some of them it's a literal, you know, woman in their life. But yeah, he just can't make sense of it, you know, how people can spend to an extreme when there's suffering in the world. He's really in his heart space, this divine masculine. He's kind of sick of working to fulfill the needs of these other people, because it confuses him as to why they would just want all this stuff. You know, it's like he's slogging away working to spoil these other people. Not that having things is bad, but he just doesn't understand it from a logical perspective. From a logical standpoint, he's like, well, you know, do you really need all that stuff? Because at the end of the day, it's only stuff. Alright, so let me get one more deck and just see what the message is to Divine Feminine now. He wants to give a message to Divine Feminine. Wow. Oh. I was hoping for a better message here, but it's... Okay. Alright, so Divine Feminine, listen up. This is for you now, from your Divine Masculine, from the collective Divine Masculines, but in some kind of way it's going to resonate with you, right? It may feel like I'm coming in slow. It may feel like this wish fulfillment that we want is never coming in. And this is the message, whether you're in separation or whether you're in semi-union, as in talking to your Divine Masculine. He's trying to turn this around He has a lot of passion, all right? And not only does he have a lot of passion, but he wants you to know that there's been some people in his life who have been deceptive. Wow. Deceptive for a vast small few of you. There have been people, drinking or drug taking or doing some kind of behavior around him, which confuses the energies, okay? Because the main important thing as a twin flame is that we hang around with people who are like-minded. We hang around with people who are going to bring us a feeling of hope, a feeling of love, okay? Because the twin flame journey is all about unconditional love. So he's trying to say that there's some kind of thing binding him. He feels like, he's trying to say it's like a spell. It's like a it's like an entrapment. He feels trapped within this this feminine energy around him that's not from him. It's not from his twin flame either, but this is someone who can be doing black magic, or someone who can be doing spells. People literally Google spells and do them online, and that kind of thing. Never ever do that, by the way. I just want to add that little caveat in here. Never do that, because karma will bite you for doing that. Don't ever do that to someone. Don't ever bring someone's free will out. You know what I mean? Like, don't play with someone else's free will, because there is karma involved there. So he feels like something's trapping him. He feels like no matter how nice he is, or how sweet he is, or how good he is, that there's this drama that just seems to follow him around, and he can't put his finger on it. He's even tried to think about think about the good times, or think about the what he's got to offer. Even if it's his karmic, he's tried to perhaps even smooth the edges over there, but nothing's working. We literally have this harshness here, this harshness from this feminine energy, this really poignant, I feel like it's a stab, it's a I don't know, imagine you were sitting quietly at home, and out of nowhere you just felt like you were being prodded all the time, and there was nothing there, but you kind of feel like there's an energy there that you can't put your finger on, and it's kind of like being in another dimension of energy. So he doesn't know, he can't put his finger on it. It's this confusion energy that's coming up here. I can't put my finger on it. I just don't feel quite right. There's something going on and I don't feel quite right. So let me just get 2 more cards as to what else he wants to say about this energy. He's having issues trying to make sense of it, because some divine masculines aren't spiritual at all. So when they feel this kind of way, it's very confusing, and they're not realizing that energy is all around us all of the time. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's some kind of decision here. So, there's the constant transformation that divine masculine goes through during the twin flame journey, and then there's also this decision towards love, and that's what's been happening, is that he's been opening his heart chakra to people around him, giving himself in a loving capacity, but then with this karmic, okay, whoever that is for him, it may be his work, maybe his girlfriend, maybe his wife, maybe his whoever, take gender how it resonates, of course. But there's this feeling of, it doesn't matter how much love I give, it doesn't matter how proud I am to, show someone my worth here, I'm just not feeling myself, right? There's something around him that he can feel. He's trying to come out of this hanged man position to come and talk to you, to come and, even send you a message kind of thing. But it's like there's this poison ivy around him. And he just can't put his finger on it. He's like, there's just this energy hanging around that he doesn't understand. And maybe for Divine Feminine, this is also occurring. So take what resonates from this reading and leave the rest. It's kind of a little bit of a confusing energy, and of course we are in this Libra season, which is all about getting our balance back. The next card I have here is the Six of Pentacles. Again, it's coming up again. The need to balance the scales, and this is for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. There's this need to balance the scales with everyone in our life. If you've got people in your life that aren't treating you right, or aren't, giving you, I don't want to say giving you, because no one should have to give you anything, but if you're not being acknowledged for who you are, and people are getting angry with you, or people are getting upset with you, this is literally an external reflection of what's going on inside of you internally. So the message from Spirit here is, for both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, is you've kind of been through enough already. You've been through the ringer enough. You've been looking within enough. How about you just purge what's no longer needed? How about you just let it go? Is that a thing that you could do? Or do you want to hold on to this stuck energy? Because the more you hold on to the stuck energy, the more likely you are to get sick, the more likely you are to have a mini dark night of the soul, or a major dark night of the soul. The most important thing you can do is, if anyone's putting you down or making you feel small in any kind of way, try and get rid of those people out of your life, number one. It's not as easy said than done, but do that. And if you can't get rid of them immediately because you're stuck in some kind of situation, I always say be like a jellyfish, all right? So let that, whatever's, being sent to you, go through you in some kind of way. Imagine you are what's the word? Porous. Imagine your energy is porous, and if someone gives you a negative energy, instead of holding it and letting it make you feel sick or emotionally unbalanced in some kind of way, just let it go through you. Okay? Imagine you're a jellyfish in the ocean and you're porous, and all of that stuff can just literally go through you. Okay? So nothing can affect you in that way then. You're not allowing circumstances outside of you to affect you. You're not holding on to them. You're not letting it make you sick. You're not letting yourself come undone over what other people are doing to you. Alright? But just remember too, what other people around you are doing to you is a reflection of what's going on inside of you internally. And I probably need to make a twin flame concept video about this. Because the mirroring doesn't just happen with your twin flame. It also happens with the people, places and situations around you, which is kind of a big concept. So maybe I'll try and tackle that on Friday. The most important thing you can do, divine feminine and masculine, is stay in a loving space. And if you're having, if you're having an angry moment or an anxious moment or a lower vibrational moment, do whatever you need to do, as long as it's not self-harming, to come back into who you are. Okay, the other day I gave an example of, running around the house and doing the housework and taking out your anger or your frustration on the housework, let's say. Or, do some exercise or dance or sing, but get this energy out of you. If you're pissed off because your twin flame's not talking to you, or if you're pissed off because your mum's being annoying or something like that, you have to get the energy out of you. The more it stays inside of you, the more it will affect you and make you sick. And some people over years and years and years have taken on the energy of all of the people, places and situations, and they get bogged down by all of it. And you can imagine how much stuff people hold on to. Just let it go. Be a jellyfish and let it flow through you. All right, let it just keep flowing through you so that you don't have to hold on to it. If someone's pissed off at you, they're pissed off at you. Let it go. Just let it go. We don't need to come back into ego, and we don't need to argue with people. We can simply walk away, and we can be loving to everyone around us. As hard as that is, it is possible to do. If you have a meditation practice daily, or if you have some kind of religious practice that you do, this can help you stay on the path to keeping your heart chakra open. And as you keep your heart chakra open, you'll see miracles beginning to happen around you, whether or not you're religious or not. That's what will happen. All right? Mwah! 37 whole minutes. If you're still here, you deserve a show bag or a medal. Should we quickly say hello to Donkey? We have to. He's just too cute. He had parsley in his teeth the other day. There he is, biting my finger. He loves you very much. Ready? Donkey, give kisses. Mwah. Ready? One more. Mwah. I love you all so very much. Listen, if you need me, all of my description details are down below. Please email me if you need me. The Ascension package is working well. People are beginning to see that they are coming into themselves and connecting into who they are. It's so beautiful. And then, of course, I have my manifesting course. It's so amazing, because if you want to manifest a specific person or a specific result in your life, I show you exactly how to do it. All right, exactly how to do it. There's no guesswork anymore. Manifesting course, there's secrets in there that you would have never heard about before. And how do I know them? Because I've done them for myself. And I've been able to manifest lots and lots of cool things, including donkey. So if you too want a donkey in your life, hit me up and you can do my manifesting course. All right. I love you all so much, twin flames. You know how wonderful you are. And if no one told you today, I know it's a long ending, but I want you to know that you are beautiful. You are sacred. You are wonderful. You are intelligent. You are fantastic in every way. Some of you have been arguing. Stop doing that. Stop arguing, okay? You don't need to do that. I want you to come back into your heart space, and if you need to reach out to me, please do. Okay? Mwah. We'll see you soon. Okay, I think I did 2 videos today, so check out my other one. Secrets of Divine Masculine today. Alright. See you soon. Bye. Mwah.